like, share, and subscribe to the Horny channel and hit the notification bell. Or IG me at the Horny Church or the Horny Pastor Music. Straight.
These fools, these fools should know that I'm the war analyst. Hey, yo!
Good evening.
Oh my God!
Heard the news that the war has drawn to a closure. We knew that the war was going to draw to a closure anytime soon. After we see those weapons of war that the killer stepped out with and started to use in a very vicious and heartless way towards his opponent and enemies, who wasn't even an enemy that was worthy of war. However, you treat every enemy as a enemy, and you don't want to leave it up to an enemy to get a lucky shot in, because who knows, anything could happen. This is war. My perception, Killa outclass his opponent and defeat them real easy. If this war had gone on, we would have a lot of stuff to vlog about and keep everything exciting. However, war cannot continue with an opponent that is not worthy. It's waste of energy, waste of time, waste of keeping yourself real busy. It's good to have an opponent that can give you a battle. You feel a bit, whoa, what am I gonna find next? I'm stuck. However, in the team, we have many people in the team, and the team is extremely efficient, as we said earlier. Last time we big up all the artillery's providers are the writers. Is that battery full? Okay. All the artilleries was out. The deliveries of the bullets and bombs was being deployed and hitting targets. The technology that Team Godzilla has is 50 years ahead of what anyone else have in warfare. We're like the people out by Area 51. That's how we operate. Futuristic like Futurama. Styles pierce a punk like Hollow Pint do body armor. No drama, just paper. Ayanapa, then Jamaica. Hotel and rental cars already paid for. Shalama. So this war couldn't have lasted longer than it did. It had to draw to a close because more devastation, mayhem, massacring would have been taking place. The warlord have to put it on innocent ones now, because their chief, their leader, their whatever it is, has been deceased. It couldn't have gone for much longer, as I said. It would have been devastating. It would have been. It would have been waste of a lot of good people if the bombardment had continued. You know, like when World War II was going on and the Germans was dropping bombs in Britain and house was tearing down, trains was booming up, buses, Good people in the street was trying to go to work and being blasted up. Spitfires was flying in the sky trying to combat all these B-52s. That's what would have been happening. So after that Gatling that Bounty Killer was busting in that last song that he sing. The first song that Bounty Killer sing was a very tough song. However, somehow a mix came out that was not up to scratch. Something late. Matter of fact, strategically, let's make explain. The war is over. We can explain properly. Or indie baby. Yeah, what was I saying? Strategically, from inside source that is confidential. I shouldn't have been saying these things, but however, the war is over. This is the strategy of war we'd like to teach all of the youngsters them. Bounty Killer instruct someone to release a song that was not properly mixed. That was the first song. Strategy of war. We need to teach the younger heads them this particular strategy. It's a simple strategy, but all the opponents fall for this strategy. I've done it many times and the fuck of them fall for it. They end up dead. Some of them quit. Some of them stop being an artist now. Some of them change their names. I just laugh when this shit happens. One day they're gonna kill me. Anyway. Strategy of war. Instruct somebody to put out a song that is mediocre, making the opponent feel comfortable and feel victorious. And then after you make them feel comfortable and they say, right, him can't manage the war, then you hit them with something like murderation. And then when you drop murderation now, that is when you kick away their foot and their head roll away because you had the guillotine ready. So kick with their foot and whoosh. That's what happened in the war. Simple strategy, making the opponent feel that you cannot handle the situation that you are in. Mediocre lyrics at first, and then you hit them with the bombardment of all the artilleries. When the ship pull up out of Deso, out of sea Deso, and we are sending out the coordinates, where the artillery them fi shung. And then after that murderation drop, we see that Mr. Vegas, we can stop calling him Vegas now, because the war is over. We can say Mr. Vegas now. He get disorientated, unbalanced, start hold back song, stuck out in the water on ship. Everything was water around him at the moment. Stuck out there, have good internet out on the sea to come live, but he cannot email nothing. I will give him a pointer. I gave him this little pointer as well. What you need to do if you want to war again with anyone is instruct you. This is what you need. You need a laptop. You need a headphone. You need a little one of this, whatever you call this one here, interface. Did I say a microphone? And you're on the road. So if you're in your ship, into your habitat, you can still, or in your elements, you can still record. A matter of fact, when you're on tour and you're warring again, spend your money, because war is expensive. Walk with a little engineer youth. Help somebody. I don't know if you ever helped nobody yet. I don't know. However, walk with a little engineer youth, Teach him up. Make him go up on a course and study engineering. And you just turn a young man into a man. Because that engineering course that he goes on, Matter of fact, it don't even have to be that one. Draw for your engineer. We are engineer already. Yeah? And when you're tour and you want war with nobody, you draw for your engineer and when you know, come off of the show and you can go to work. Cause this music work is just constant work, work, you know. See, cause me just come from work, me I come from radio station, you know. And see ya, right now, we get up 6 o'clock this morning. And now, after 12 in the night. So tomorrow now. Tomorrow now, yeah. Yeah. So yesterday and tomorrow I see day for me. Because I'm still in a day when I shouldn't sleep. So just get yourself a lappy, microphone, a headphone, and an interface, and touch your road. And then you can war from any location. You can start sending out the. See, that is what Killa do. Killa can war from any location. You see me? It's easy. It's technology. You see, when you chaps want to fight war in today's day, but you war in some 1960s war.
Oh my God!
It does not cut it when you're playing war today. What do you want?
God, please.
Eh?
God, please.
You're trying to fight a war. Oh, they had her here. Sorry, baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome. War is today. 2023 is the war. And you're fighting a war from the 60s. No good war. Give you a Z for effort. Listen, man. Listen. I'll tell you something. You see, when somebody decides to be an opponent, there is nothing called sympathy for opponents. If you're ill prepared, if you're ill prepared for war, you're gonna die in battle. So from you decide to take up the war, first of all, we was quite disappointed in your thin skin. Very thin skin for a brother. I don't know if I talk too serious, if I talk too like it's me warring. No, it's not really me warring, but we are defenders. Or this army we in. And we see you warring with the general, so you're warring with we.
Or he.
Yes. So we have a little point that don't war again. Advice. If you want advice, don't let my big brother Royal tell me say never fight when you're vexed, and you're very vexed, and that is why you're losing. You have lost. You're dead in the war. Your songs didn't catch up to Killa's song. Them, the last song that Killa sing, it was just straight for 5 minutes and odd seconds and 30 odd seconds. 5 just straight, but just rapid bursts. The picture I heard Rapper Cropper said that the weapon and the cover art for target practice was lazy. The cover art was lazy. It's just a picture. Nobody did no graphics and did nobody jumping out a window or helicopter jumping out the sky. None of that. It was just something that looked like a Gatling or a 50. Well, I don't know. I know about cutlass and I don't know about guns. I'm a church person. I'm a pastor. I know about the Bible. Have you seen the Bible, honey? You saw it.
Or this it?
This are it. It says here in the scripture, ye that fuck around the warlord shall die bad. And he did. Ah, yes. So, back to boring vlogging now. I'm really sorry about the war done, but I'm happy about the war done. It's not a worthy opponent to keep firing these new guns, which at bad boy bursts, all in form of them are dead first. those new guns that Killa is busting don't worthy of shooting them at Vegas. We need somebody else who can angle it. Is there anyone else? Well, as I said as well, this is the last war that Warlord is gonna fight. Because, new word, because any artist that had a plan to fight with the Warlord again would say, damn. Because enough of them things say, because couple gray hair pop up on the Killa, and it come like one streak in a head, like some hair out for drop out or something. Them think a hair fight war. We not get trick again. We not think a hair fight war. You see two gray hair and so we can't fight again. Don't be damn fool idiots. In a karate show them, a who I best fighter. A who are the who sensei. What them a do sensei, who sensei. A who I who sensei. In a karate show, then you're fucking yeah. When I see people with grey hair, top think of grey hair. I hone me craft from fucking skill here. Now where me get that from? A wise here. A experience here. You see Killa with three couple strand of grey here now. You run up and I say, oh, me ready for kill him whole now. No. Brilliant now. Spectacular now. Me telling you from what you say when you're 21 and you do something and when you're 50 now and you do the same thing. You can imagine how efficient you are at doing what you have been doing for all those years. Well, at 29 year or 30 year or so, you do one sitting. You know, must be the best at it. If you write killing lyrics or deliver killing lyrics for 30 years, you know, must be professional at what you do, man. Anyway, I should have said this from first. I always say it at the end. And say, I should have said this from first. Like and subscribe.
These fools should know that I'm the war analyst. Hey, yo!
Oh, yes. And never you forget to drop a comment. All these things I should say them at the front. However, give thanks and catch you later. Tomorrow we'll be going live in the early part. In the 10 o'clock London time, 11 o'clock London time. We'll do in a live that time and see what we can transpire out and trash out. Give thanks.
Like, share, and subscribe to the Horny channel and hit the notification bell.
Or IG me at the Horny Church or the Horny Pastor Music.